Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing some crafting and I'm so excited. I am. It's very sad, isn't it? Right, my bathroom downstairs, or my downstairs toilet, is of a nautical theme. I'm just going to take you in there. Oops, hang on. Put a light on. Okay, let me show you it. All right. So this is my downstairs bathroom. Okay, so I've got lots of nautical things going on here. Okay. There we go. Right. So I have a bin, which is nautical, and I have a loo cleaner, which is nautical. What I don't have is a toilet roll holder, which is nautical, and I haven't been able to find one. So I figured, you know what? Why don't you make one? And I'm getting into sort of, you know, recycling things and not throwing things out. So I'm going to make one out of, let me show you, a slimline wine bottle. I know. Now obviously the bottle is empty. This one isn't, this is full, so this is going back in my fridge. But this bottle here is empty. And all I've done is I've washed it out and I've actually took the labels off, give it a good clean, and then I used some paint, which I had in my garage, for the walls. Okay, so it's just normal house paint. Just using what's left, so nothing expensive or anything like that. And all I've done is put 2 coats on this and just left it to dry. And then I have a few little things that I need to help me today. I'll show you. Sorry about the crunch in the background, that's Lola eating. So I've got some stencils here. I did originally print some off the internet, I'll show you here, and chop them out. I was going to use those. But then I found this in a pack of 25 and I thought, perfect. So it doesn't matter though, you haven't got stencils, just cut it off from the internet and use that. So I'm going to put this to one side. I've got some acrylic paint here. Right, there we go. Look. So I've got 2 blues. It is from a pack which I got from Amazon where I've got loads. I'll show you, look over here. There's absolutely shed loads in this. Okay. And then you need a little sponge. Now you don't, again, have to have a pack of sponges or, you know, paintbrushes. You can just use, I'll show you here, a sponge that you use washing up, just cut it up. So again, you can do it as cheap. These are acrylic paints, but again, you could use just a different colour of house paint. You go to your DIY shop and buy sample pots or something. It'd be much cheaper. Let's move my feet out of the way. Okay. So you don't need to worry, I have got these little dabbers, but again, like I said, you don't really need to spend a lot of money. Now, because I want this to look rustic, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of paint onto a damp sponge, like this. Not much, just a little bit, and then I'm just rubbing it onto that finish, just to give it a little bit of a nautical sort of look. It doesn't have to be even, okay, because this has been weathered in the sea, by the way, just in case you hadn't realised that. Okay, give it all the way around. Look at that. There we go. And then just leave that to dry. Okay, that's looking good. Right, when that's dry, you can start doing your stencils. So I'm going to do a shell first here. Hold it around your bottle as tight as you can, and then I'm just going to dab the paint on. Okay, just take it off very carefully. What do you think? Let's try an anchor. So again, hold it very tight. Just make sure you don't smudge the other one. What you may need to do is do a few and leave them to dry, just so that you don't damage anything you have already done. Okay. And don't forget this is rustic as well, so it doesn't have to be 1,000 times perfect, all right? What shall I do next? Shall I do, let's try a little fish. an angle. Right, so this will be a challenge. This is where you could do more than one hand. Let's do the bottom bit of the fish first. We'll try this bit of the fish. What do you think? There we go. I'm just going to leave that to dry for a little bit before I put any more on, just because I don't want to smudge what I have done so far. Okay, looking good. So I'll show you when I've finished it all. Right, I've done that now. Yes, it's still eating. So you'll see I've got a sea line. That is a sea line, not a very good one. I just need to get a paintbrush to finish that off. And some anchors. I've got some starfish there and some shells. I did end up using my paper one as well, which is where the sea line comes from. And I just need to get a little brush and just give him a bit more of a nose and finish off his body, which I will do. And then I've just dabbed some blue paint on the top as well, just to make it look more uniformed. And I need to leave that to dry before I move on to the next stage. Right, so while that's drying, I need to make something to hold the toilet roll onto the bottle. And I was looking for a stopper and I couldn't find anything. But what I have got is some of these little stirrers from a well-known coffee shop. I'm not saying which, not saying which. And then I've also got a little bolt. So what I need to do is glue these together to make a little sort of round cylinder shape, and then I'm going to cover it with some string. So I'll show you when I've done that. I've got my hot gun and just put some glue onto these so they stay together. Just make sure when you're looking at using your sticks that you just use enough to fit into the top of your bottle. You don't want it too big that your bottle stopper doesn't fit into the bottle, because that's going to beat the object. I'm just going to stick these together. Right, so I now have my stopper, okay? And just double check it fits in. So it fits in tight because you don't want it to fall out when it's in. So let me show you mine so far. So mine does fit in, okay? You need to make sure your top is level as well, it's flat, okay? Because what I'm going to now do is hot glue the boat on top of that, okay? So I should be able to get probably 2 toilet rolls, definitely 1 on top of there. So let me go and do that. Okay, so there's my boat stuck to my topper. Now I'm going to varnish the bottle, just so it's got a bit more sort of longevity in it. And I've just got a spray varnish, which I got from Amazon. I can show you it here. It's just like a lacquer. And obviously it's in the downstairs toilet, it's not going to get wetter in it, but I just think it'll add a nice finish to it. So I'm just going to give that a quick spray. Okay, so you can see it's a little bit more shiny now. So just need to leave that to dry. You'll see that I did my seahorse with a little paintbrush as well, just to make it look more seahorsey. So yeah, it's sort of getting there. Now, what I also did the other day for this while that's drying is I knitted myself out of just string a little, that looks like a scarf. I think it was 12 stitches across, and then just carried on knitting just on a purl up until the height of the bottle, and then I've just given myself a little bit of string either end, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with that when this all dries. Right, so now it's time to attach my fishing line. So pick a side that you think actually look better on. So I think I'm going to go there, okay, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the top here, the string around, and then chop off the excess and then secure it at the bottom. So I'm going to use my hot glue, so I'll come back and show you when I've done it. And here is the final version. There we go. That is my nautical toilet roll holder to go in my bathroom. I'm pretty pleased with that, and it's all from recycled items except for the boat, obviously, because I bought that. So I hope you like that. I'm going to do lots more crafty things over the next few weeks, trying to recycle items. So if you like it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click notifications and ignore my dog, who obviously has seen somebody going past the window. So guys, give me a thumbs up if you like that, and see you soon. Bye.